Hello! In this video, we will be discussing water purification and distribution in Playa Blanca, a small coastal village in Peru. Currently, the water there is unsafe for drinking, so residents in Playa Blanca rely on burning timber in order to boil and thus purify it. This is unsustainable because it causes respiratory problems and severely depletes timber resources. Now, moving on to the design brief, we plan to design a more sustainable method of water purification and distribution for the people living in Playa Blanca because potable water is a basic necessity of life. Our design criteria is focused on 5 principles. Firstly, safety. This method must be one that operates with minimum risks. Secondly, its function. It must be able to provide the people with potable water. Thirdly, the method must be cost-effective in installation and maintenance. Fourthly, the design must be simple so that it can be easily maintained and sustained by the residents of Playa Blanca. Finally, the materials that would be used have to be easily accessible and available within the area. Our final design solution focuses on slow sand filtration as the method of purifying water, and wind-powered water pumps as the method of distribution. The main filtration unit will stand above ground and be appropriately housed so as to prevent excess dust from entering it and to allow for easier access when maintenance is required. Water will be filtered down through the slow sand by force of gravity. The filtration unit will be connected to an underground reservoir, similar to large water tanks used by the locals to store non-potable water. The reservoir is required due to the slow speed of filtration. It also provides the locals with access to potable water in case of a dry spell. Currently, wind turbines are generating more energy than the locals can consume, and the locals can only store a limited amount of energy in batteries. This excess energy will be used to power the water pumps by laying electrical cables and additional batteries. The water from the reservoir will be distributed to the people's houses with these wind-powered pumps, resulting in easily accessible potable water for all. Sustainability is where the solution will not just work in the present, but comfortably upheld and maintained by the residents of Playa Blanca for future generations. For us, sustainability is where the solution will not just work in the present, but be comfortably upheld and maintained by the residents of Playa Blanca for future generations. Being a relatively poor village, technology used in Playa Blanca cannot be too expensive. The maintenance costs are low, therefore this solution is economically viable, as it is affordable for the Playa Blanca people. Additionally, the difficulty of maintenance is low. This makes it appropriate for the people of Playa Blanca, as the majority of them have little experience in this department, meaning they may still easily maintain the system, making this a long-term solution. The people of Playa Blanca suffer from the current water purification technique of boiling the water. This is because kerosene is expensive, while burning timber creates a burden on their timber resource, as well as causing respiratory problems and contributing to air pollution. Slow sand filtration is a desirable technique as it eliminates these problems. As this solution is more environmentally friendly, it will ultimately improve the lives of the residents of Playa Blanca. The only disadvantage is the initial cost. The sand needs to be imported as the sand needs to be finer than that of the beach there, and building the pipes and reservoir will have a high cost. But as mentioned, this is nullified in the long run by the low maintenance costs. This design method meets all the design criteria shown earlier, as well as being sustainable. Thank you for watching.